This week marks 4 months since Ohio started selling recreational marijuana, and new numbers show that the state still lags its neighbors to the north.
While one nearby dispensary says that it's because of prices and politics, some cities are still banning sales altogether. Steve Iwanek is live in Perrysburg tonight. Steve, there's still no sales there.
Yeah, that's right. The city extended its moratorium on marijuana a couple of weeks ago. But just down south, Nectar and Bee Gees tells me they've always had a loyal crop of customers. But with these bans in place in surrounding cities like Perrysburg, your options are limited. Zach Gerkich, the manager at Nectar and BG, says in the world of weed, Ohio is playing catch up to Michigan.
We're kind of on that ground floor working up where they're kind of at the, the top of the skyscraper. They've already got everything built underneath them.
But since recreational marijuana sales open on August 6th, Gerkich says the cash register is ringing more than he expected.
We have to compete with the Michigan market. There's also kind of the gas station stuff now that we have to compete with as well. We're still blowing my expectations out of the water.
And registers are ringing statewide. As of November 30th, the Ohio Division of Cannabis Control says sales have reached more than $191 million. Seems like a lot, until you look north, where Michigan had over $267 million in October alone. Why? Gerkich says prices are cheaper, and that's due to the number of cultivators, where Michigan has more.
Anything that's sold in Ohio has to be processed and made in Ohio. So it's really just kind of getting the groundwork underneath them, stuff like that, being able to kind of drop those prices as things go along.
Gerkich not only says prices play a role, but so do politicians, saying local cities placing moratoriums, temporary bans on marijuana sales, have benefited him.
We're kind of lucky. We're kind of wedged in between Perrysburg and Findlay.
Those two cities join a list that includes Maumee, Napoleon, and Northwood, all with moratoriums. In Perrysburg, City Council 2 weeks ago voted to extend theirs through May of 2025. But City Council President Kevin Fuller was not a fan, being the lone no vote.
Moratoriums, I think, could be overused, especially at a time right now we're trying to encourage businesses, small and large businesses, to look at the city of Perrysburg.
He says since Ohio voters were 57% in favor of Issue 2, legalizing recreational marijuana sales, the city should show they are business friendly.
When we do stuff like this, I think we send a message the other way. So I don't necessarily know if it's just about revenue. It's also about a supply and demand in an industry that has been approved by the voters of Ohio.
Now, Gerkich told me that he expects a number of cultivators in the state to grow over time, which will help bring down the cost of some of those products. And we're already starting to see that across the state. Back in August, the state shared that it was about $27, for example, to buy an ounce or a tenth of an ounce of dried flower. Now, as of last week, that cost is now down to about $22 per tenth of an ounce. In Perrysburg, Steve Iwanek, WTOL 11.